Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The topic for our communication skills presentation is blogging. My group members are Matiullah, Misam Raza, Hamza Salim, Naim Ali Kausar, Ubaid Khan, me, Ubaid Khan. What is a blog? A blog is originally created from a word weblog. A blog is just that. A blog is a logging of one's thought, thinking, and personal experience, sharing his or her ideas and many more, all in one place in a web. We've probably seen them around. The question arises, what makes them so great and trendy in present time? Basically, as they are so easy to use, just with the help of one click, we can see someone's thought, experience, and opinion on a particular topic, news, or many more. A blog is a staple. A blog is a staple of who the one is there, whose personality, and the ultimate expression of one on the web blog. Blog theme can be decided. What are up to? What our blogs gonna look? Is it formal, informal, business? These all things are included in our blog, and these are the thoughts what the person is showing and saying about his personal opinion, or it can be related to business, personal information, community related thought of the one according to the situation he or she is typing in. We can choose a theme color according to the one preferences to find the look that fits you. It is a application which contains a periodic timestamp post on a common web page. A web page which expresses someone's personal experience, his or her opinion, ideas on a particular topic is a blog. Is a blog is often published through a content management system or CMS. It's a web blog based on a web which can help someone to enter or express his or her opinion. Blog contains many types. There are personal blogs, corporate blogs, micro blogs, professional community. These all are included in a blog. These are the subtypes of blog which are differentiated according to their relevance. We can choose our blog. We can choose the theme which can help the searcher to search, navigate what they are looking for. A blog can also include menus, widgets to enhance the representation of a web blog. We can also add references, link, or content pages to our blog to find more detail about the topic. The personal blog. The personal blog is an ongoing online diary or commentary written by an individual. It is a type of weblog in which posts are written and published by one author. It basically focuses on blog posts, some personal information about yourself to personalize the content according to the one's personality to help the audience make a connection. It includes links to the social media accounts to the author of the for the author of the content, accounts of the author to help to gain more audience, which personalized by the author. Personal blogging is usually written about personal chronicles, maybe daily activities, visit to new places, poems, thought on life. Personal blogs just specify someone's personal experience, his shot of fame, his avenue, his thinking on a particular topic, particular situation, giving thrival social community to gain as much as an audience he or she can. These are the slides given to me by my group members, further are explained by my group member Hamza Salim. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hamza Salim. My registration number is FA19BSE4A027. Today my discussion is about community blogging, or you can say it blogging communities, and another one professional blogging. First of all, we discuss community blogging. These are the group of bloggers formed around a central idea, theme, or you can say for special purpose. What can these communities do, or what they do? These communities exist to help writers connected around and share their characteristics and blog topics, which offers and give a boost to all their group members to grow together and learn from one another's experience. It is like social network for bloggers where we met and interact with other bloggers, engage and add a good amount of traffic to our blogs. There are hundreds of blogging communities, but only few are trusted and good since blogging community members are real members, so we can share our thoughts and ideas with them. This is the brief Intro of community blogging. Let's discuss by the slides. As you can see, community blogging is a group blog, often focuses on a selected object. We studied about it. We go through about it. That it is a group of people, or you can say group of bloggers. And next, in an idiot scenario, you can say there are a couple of community blogs like Reddit, Land, and iTimes.com. Bloggers often blog at these places. It means that bloggers often like these places such as Reddit, Land, and iTimes where bloggers can meet each other and share their experiences. And their topics are about budget issues and food reviews, and they improve their process and creative thinking and gets immediate recognition. That's about the community blogging. And next one is professional blogging. What is professional blogging? Professional blogging is someone that makes their living blogging. Whether they monetize their blogs through ads, products, or some other paid offers, blogging is their full-time job. So hereby, professional blogging is a for monetary benefits, or you can say it is about financial benefits. And what are the professional bloggers? These bloggers are the full-time bloggers and write on various topics. These blogs are often highly rated and visited and have large amount of followers. Professional blogs are written for farming purpose, such as for news, analytical purpose, technology purpose, political analysis, and authors often write blog to connect with readers. Reviews and about recipes. Professional travelers often posting their experiences, such as tourism. We can see all these professional blogs in YouTube, in Netflix, and in other platforms such as Dailymotion in our daily lives, such as we can see news blogging, political analysis, and food reviews and recipes blogging. So these are all are the professional blogging and are rated very highly. And professional blogging is all about, you can say it is all about financial benefits. So that's all by mine, Hamza Salim. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Misam, and my first slide is about corporate blogging. So a corporate blog is a blog which is about a company or an industry in which they write about their updates, any development or any products they are giving. So basically a corporate blog is linked with a company's website or an industrial website. So the purpose of this is simple, that a company or a industry can give update about its initiatives. For example, employee development, like they need new employees or something, or like they have some new products that are being launched, or some services they are providing, and just like that. And next is updates on the company's exposure in media. So basically it's about the company's exposure to media. So basically any person who visits that blog or reads that blog, either he is a visitor or a customer, he will be attracted to it. And this is because it's exposure to media. And my next slide is about microblogs. So basically microblogs are short blogs or status updates, like we update our status on Facebook or WhatsApp, and etc. like this. And the main thing about it is it is very short, so it's easy to read, and it's very popular among people. because it's very easy and it's easy to track, and through it we can get easy updates about any event which is being happening. So it is basically a short note, a short sentence, or a short video or audio maybe. So microblog, so it may be a short sentence or something like that, or a post. So people are just hooked to it because these are instant and these are easy to read, and we can easily comment on it about which are our own thoughts. So sir, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Daim Ali and registration number is 026. And today's my topic is what is an aggregator. Aggregator, also referred to as RSS aggregator, news aggregator, and RSS feed reader. The RSS is a software that gathers information published by different sources and organizes it together under a common interface. The way aggregators work is that you add a list of blog feeds to your aggregator, and it will check each of them for the fresh content. Most feed readers will have an interface very similar to your favorite email program. You will have an inbox with a number of new messages, posts from various blogs which you have not read yet. Next is why an aggregator. Why is an aggregator? The main idea behind aggregators is saving your precious time. Instead of having to go and visit each blog you like, you can subscribe to its feed and let your aggregator do the rest for you. You can subscribe to RSS feeds at the click of a button, either within Google Reader or on the original website itself, and the reader program will notify you every time new content is published. Additionally, subscription can be organized into folders, and if a particular feed no longer interests you, it is easy to unsubscribe. By using an RSS reader, you can easily scan thoughts, headlines, and read a snippet of each article to decide which one are worth reading right away. In addition, some publishers will syndicate the full text of their article so they can be read in their entirety right within your feed reader. And now the next is why you should care about blogs. Not all blog readers will become leads, and that's okay. No one converts 100% of the people who read their blogs into leads. Just get blogging, put calls to action on every blog post, set a visitor to lead conversion rate benchmark of yourself, and strive to improve the benchmark each month. And networking, basically, business blogging is a marketing tactic that uses blogging to get your business more online visibility. A business blog is a marketing channel, just like social media, direct mail, email marketing, and so on, etc. That helps support business growth. That's the end of my side. Thank you so much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Matiullah and my registration number is FA19BSC014. Today's topic of our presentation is blogging and in our upper slides my friends, my group mates discussed about what is blog, and then they discussed about types of blogs, and then next slide they discussed about what is aggregator, why an aggregator. I mean, very well knowledge they discussed about in upper slides about aggregator and blogs. And in these slides now I am going to present or give the knowledge about the advantages of blogging. And the first point that come in our mind about the advantages of blogging is don't need to know HTML or any other programming languages like Java, like C++, C#, etc. I think you just have a strong grip on English language for because English language is an international language, and I think after a strong grip on English language you can write a blog in a very well and good manner. So I don't think you need to know about any programming languages or any other boring material. So next step of advantages of blogging is you can update your site from anywhere. It means that you can, after writing the blog, you can put it on your site from anywhere, from any part, any corner of the world. So next step or next advantages of the blogging is it lets you concentrate on content. It means during writing a blog you just have a strong grip, strong hold, or a huge knowledge about your content. And the next advantages of blogging is makes your site more dynamic. It means after writing a blog you just put it on your site and looks how your site look after putting that blog on your site, because that blog show your sites or give it a glow and your site look more gorgeous. And next slide of presentation is finding and searching blogs. And below I am going to explain some specific search engine directories that give you a help in writing a blog. And the main search engines are Feedster, Blogs, Blogstreet. You can get the help about writing the blog, and also these sites will help you to give you a tutorial about how to write a blog in a very good manner. And ODP and Google, you can also get the tips about writing a blogs from these sites and these search engines. And I think Google is the best search engine that give you a bundle of information about writing a blog. And this is my presentation. Thank you. Have a nice day. Allah Hafiz.